Hi everyone, welcome back to A Lightweight Reviews. I'm Rosie, said Lightweight. Today I'm going to be reviewing a couple of gins from the July Gintonica Gin a Month Club. We'll get straight into it. We're starting off with the Finest Distillery Dry Gin. This is a New South Wales distillery. It was started by Kyle and Georgia, who got the idea after they quit their jobs and travelled the world for 2 years and realised they spent most of their time visiting distilleries everywhere they went. So they created this distillery and this gin out of a love for craft products, fine produce and travel. And they say, our Australian dry gin is distilled in small batches using 100% Australian wheat spirit and a recipe of 9 botanicals. Juniper forward, it features a combination of orange peel and chamomile to create a delicate floral sweetness, while native gum and wattle seed build a beautifully complex yet smooth mouthfeel. This sounds delicious. It is 41.5% ABV, so pretty reasonable gin strength. That smells really nice. Heavy on the juniper, a bit of that wattle seed coming through, just like it's a really good Australian gin. That is lovely. You can tell it's an Australian gin. There's just some botanicals that scream Australia. I am getting that citrus note coming through. It's very subtle. It's really, really smooth. This is beautiful. I'm lost for words. It's reminding me of the Karoo Affinity Gin, but it's not as powerful, I'd say. It's a bit more relaxed. It's really good. See what it's like with some of the tonic. I need a bit more gin in that. That mixes really nicely. It's brought out a bit more of that chamomile. It's actually toned down that citrus note. It's toned down the Australianness in a weird way. This is fantastic neat and it's fantastic with tonic. It's a really, really good gin. It's become a lot more floral with the tonic, which is a little interesting with this tonic. I find that's not generally what it does, but that's what I'm tasting. It's significantly more floral. Yeah. Oh, that's heavenly. I don't know what it is. I'm really, really liking this one. Okay, now we're going to move on to the Meadowbank Pink Gin from the Lawrenny estate in Tasmania. So in one of the previous Gintonica videos, I reviewed the Highlands Gin from Lawrenny estate. This is their pink gin, and I'm looking forward to getting into this. I find pink gins hit and miss, but Tasmanian gins only ever hit, so we'll see what it is like. The botanicals in here are blood orange, coriander leaf, lemon thyme, raspberries, strawberries, and hibiscus. So it's got a bit more than some of the other pink gins that are just a bit sort of sickly sweet. They say, become enticed by the vibrancy of Meadowbank Pink Gin, with a stunning hue of pink delivered by the infusion of fresh local raspberries, strawberries, and exotic hibiscus flower, reflecting the summer evening skies. Herbal freshness and bright citrus intertwine as native lemon thyme and juicy blood orange mellow on the palate with cooling coriander leaf rounding off the finish. So maybe not the right gin for this time of year if they're saying, you know, summer skies, but I'm up for a gin at any point. That's got a really interesting aroma. It's not what I expected. It's much heavier. I always expect pink gin to be really light, really sweet. Of course, there's a lot of amazing pink gins out there, but it's just that thing in your head. Ooh. Okay. So that lemon thyme comes through really, really strongly, and then that coriander. I'm starting to get the sweetness, the hibiscus. Wow. That is really, really different. I love that. I love finding something really unusual. Yeah, the taste that stays in your mouth is much more sweetness, the hibiscus, the strawberries, the raspberries. That sort of coriander and lemon thyme does dissipate. See what the tonic does to it. Ooh, okay. So that has brought out those sweet flavors even more. Like, that's all I'm getting now, sweet, but it's not a sickly artificial sweet. It is actual berries, the hibiscus. I'm not getting those sort of more coriander, blood orange notes. It's much more focused on the sweet things with the tonic, which makes sense for this tonic. That is so good. It's more interesting, neat, but I think I prefer it with the tonic, just personally. But I wonder how much of that is me going, it should be sweet. And I don't like that it's not as sweet neat, because it's my brain going, but that's not right. The Finders is beautiful either way. I think I actually prefer it neat. I think it's really rich and complex without being overwhelming. Like, it is straightforward. I don't know how it can be complex and straightforward at the same time, but this gin manages to do it. But I mean, both of these gins are amazing. We always knew Tasmanian gins were incredible, and I seem to be having a bit more of the New South Wales gins recently, and yeah, they're also incredible. So usually I would do another video looking at the other two gins in this pack. They are actually two that I've reviewed before. They are the Applewood Distillery Gin and the McHenry's Federation Gin. So I will leave the reviews I did of those in the description box, and also I'll put them in the cards up here. If you're interested in checking out either of these gins, I'll have the details in the description box. And if you're curious about the Gintonica Club, that information will also be in there. If you've had either of these gins before and you have thoughts on them, please leave them in the comments below. And if there's any other pink gins you think I should have a look at, I'd also love to hear about those. And if there's any other gins you think I should try, please let me know. That has been me reviewing these. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.